Team, what's up? Welcome back to the vlogs. We are back in Bali post Sydney Marathon. This vlog's going to be a bit of a marathon review, kind of reflection, and then probably just talk about a few big goals that I have set upon, obviously, reflection from the marathon, which kind of ties into a lot of shit that has been happening over this past, what are we now, 9 months into the 9 months this year. It's been a big fucking year. But yeah, let's start with the marathon. So, amazing fucking day. It was great to get away in Sydney we were there for 2 weeks. It would have been good to film everything, but unfortunately, my videographer here, Yogi, he didn't get his visa accepted a few days before we were leaving. We kind of didn't need to film anything. It was good just being present with Teagues and like just enjoying everything. Don't you agree?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it was good because I fucking hate having to film constantly all the time. I actually tried to vlog and I haven't seen it yet. Tegan thinks it's good, but I hate vlogging. Anyway, Sydney was great. The marathon, 3:05 we came in at. The goal was sub 3, but I was very happy with the 3:05 considering, man, I left it all out there. I couldn't have ran any quicker. The last 5Ks, I was literally like grunting and like just making the most fucked up sounds because I was literally at my limit. I was pushing as hard as I could. And last year I got 3 hours 23. So I think it's like 17, 18 minute PB. Torn hamstring, so I missed like 4 really important weeks throughout my prep. So yeah, 3:05, pretty happy with that. Thankfully I had Alex pacing me throughout that marathon. Without him, I don't know if I would have got that time. So thank you, bro. That was sick. And it was a fucking good week. Reflecting over the past week, like I haven't been posting on Instagram or anything like that. I kind of took like a week off, which was needed. And it kind of made me realize so many areas that I need to evolve. I need to change, I need to adapt, I need to transform myself. How I see it is the 3:05 result was exactly what I needed because post-marathon, I was really like feeling a lot of shit, internalizing a lot of shit because I wasn't totally happy, I wasn't totally satisfied. I knew I could do more, I can always do more. I always want to progress. So it left me feeling, what the fuck do I need to do to hit this sub 3? And that's where you take full ownership on a lot of things. Even just like the small excuse that I would have, right, of living in Bali, it's so shit to run here in Bali, which it fucking is. But that is also just an excuse, right? It really is. I posted something on Instagram today saying, Taka! It was good getting away from him for fucking 2 weeks too. Oh, shit. But I posted something on my Instagram today, right? Talking about there's world record holders running in Kenya barefoot fucking on gravel roads. So what the fuck am I complaining about running in Bali? I have nothing to complain about. And it's just these little thoughts, these little excuses, these little actions that got me to this 3:05. A few days after reflecting on Sydney, I was thinking about so much else. The fact that I didn't see any quicks on the course pissed me off. My own prep pissed me off. There's just so many things because I always want to be progressing. I always want to push for more. I always want to fucking win. Like being here to win. Anyway, I had to write down a few things. I had to really figure out what it was that I was feeling so I could kind of make sense of things and set some bigger goals. And I actually want to read out some things here because it's very, very important. And I actually just got a message on Instagram, which is so funny because there's an area here in my journal that a perfect example. I'll show you. Sorry, I'm a little bit retarded. But this is reflections post Sydney Marathon, Wednesday the 3rd of September, 8 a.m. So what was that, 5 days ago? It's 3 fucking pages, so I don't know if we'll get through this, but I think it's really important. I feel like I'm happy but also stuck. I feel like everything has been pushing me further and further to look internally truly look inward, as I believe all the answers lay there. What I mean by that is this: my journey so far, my life, challenges, lessons, hurdles, relationship challenges, training, content, this 305 marathon, all of this collectively is pushing me to understand what it is that I need to do next to succeed. Where I need to focus my energy and attention to now for the next journey. Because I'm not satisfied here. I'm not happy with a 305 because I know I can do better. I'm not happy that I didn't see any quicks out there on the course because we can do better. I'm not happy with my performance lately because I can do better. I feel like I've been a little stuck growing and focusing on Quicks Academy and trying to also grow Quicks whilst manage everything in between. And as this is a big challenge, I feel it forcing me to look inward, forcing me to say to myself, what is it going to take to get there? Who do I need to become to be exactly who I know I can be? This internal conflict is a blessing I've carried my entire life. It has pushed me in every stage of my life. It is part of who I am. It's how I show up as a coach, being able to truly push our clients. It's in Quick's DNA, being here to win. This is exactly what I am doing, being truly here and present to identify how I can win over the thoughts and challenges. And what I have to come to realize is every next level, every next step in growth is going to require a completely new version of yourself. But what this internal feeling I'm facing of being challenged and pushed is exactly how I get to the next level. This is exactly what I have always done when faced a challenge. I think the reason why the feeling is so strong now is because the stakes are so high. This is so much more than just myself now. I have a team. We have a lot of clients. I have a brand with a genuine mission in the world. There are so many people that directly and indirectly rely on me. So this is that example. This is so fucking funny because this guy just messaged me on Instagram 19 minutes ago. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Jakey Halle, shout out my man. I fucking love this shit. I hope you know how much you inspire every follower getting coached by you or not. Let's fucking go. That's exactly what I wrote down, right? There are so many people that directly, whether they're our clients, people that fuck with the brand, or indirectly, me being able to show up and finally post some of the shit that I have been scared to post sometimes, right? Part of this is me understanding what the fuck I need to do more of to be and reach the goals that I want to reach. This is the moment I needed the shift, the pressure, the true realization of what the work really is that I need to pursue. And it's reaching a new level, yet again. A new mindset, new actions, new habits, new energy, new physique. I thought I was here to win, but I was only scratching the surface, tiptoeing around things, scared to dive in and really see what's up. But that's the old Conrad, and that guy did not fully immerse himself into truly being here to win. An example of this is not sharing this exact stuff on socials. Again, playing too small, scared of others' judgment. But you see, living like this moment after moment, even though they sound like very tiny things, they add up and get me into a position like I am today. So that right there, this is what this YouTube's about. Me sharing a lot more of this shit, because the old Conrad, right, the guy that was scared to share this shit, isn't going to create this fucking brand where people want to follow, or clients that are living a here to win mentality and they're just transforming their lives. This all starts from me being the fucking guy that I have to be. But the answers have always been there. I was just playing too small. No longer will this Conrad exist. I have too much at stake, and there are too many people out there that need this message. A message of never giving up. A message of never quitting. Never falling back from a challenge. Always searching for more. Being fully here in this life to win. Nothing else. This is who I am, and it's time to step into the next level. The next mission of myself. My next marathon will be a sub 250. I will be 88 kgs. I will fully embody what it means to be here to win. Through my training, my mindset, my actions, my leadership, that means no more standing in my own way. being more open and relaxed, not letting fear hold me back any longer. So what I'm doing now is looking at everything and finding these challenges, these things that piss me off, and asking myself, what the fuck am I going to do about it, right? A big thing that I was annoyed at is not seeing quicks. I didn't see one quick singlet.
That you didn't know.
That I didn't know. And like that just fucking pisses me off, but it pisses me off because I'm like, what the fuck am I doing about that, right? And then I've got to internalize that and ask myself, okay, who the fuck do I need to be to build the brand that people want to follow, people want to buy our product, people want to represent our shit. And that's what this is. Me not being scared anymore, me setting big fucking goals, me being vulnerable as well, right? Like, I didn't hit my sub 3 goal and I'm already setting a new goal for 250. Like, that's some high fucking stakes, but I'm going to make sure I'm getting it done, and I'm going to show everyone what it takes along that process, along that journey. Any challenge that you face, any failure, look at it. It's not a fucking failure. You got to look at it and let it kind of guide you and understand, what is this really? What's the reality of it? My 305 time, the reality is a bigger message, and it's a kick up the ass in me wanting this, all of these goals in this life and this fucking brand and all of this progress that I want to achieve. I'm not going to get there by being this same me today. So there's so many areas that I need to change, not change, but progress, evolve, develop. And I remember after I wrote that, I went into the bedroom to Teagues. What was my reaction?
Read my journal.
No, didn't I open the door and I was like, babe, I just wrote the most fucked journal I've ever written in my whole life.
Literally.
Because it just felt so I don't know. I've never felt like that before. So it was great. And then coming back to Bali, getting back into routine, set some big fucking goals, right? I want to make sure that this YouTube is valuable, so whoever's watching this can get something out of it, right? Because all of this, it's all well and good writing all of this shit, right? But if you do nothing about it, there's no fucking point. So you need to actually put actions behind these words and behind these goals. And there's a message in this, right? Who do I need to become? Does this guy do? What does his life look like? What is his actions? What are these things that he needs to fucking tweak and change? So we set some big goals, right? These are our goals. Sub 250 Mara. That's going to be my next marathon. Sub 88 kgs. I need to lose 6 kgs. I was 94 kgs running the marathon, and I was talking to Fred today. I'm like 5'9", 5'10". That's just way too heavy for my fucking height. So I need to get down to 88 kgs, right? Euro trip, 26. Marry Tegan. I'm pretty much already married, but she's just pestering me for a ring. So that's happening. Sales engine optimized, #1 coaching brand in the world, overseas Quicks and Quicks Academy training trip, sell out a Quicks drop, 10k YouTube subs, 200k followers, family holiday paid for. Like, these are fucking big, massive goals, but how do I become this guy that can tick these goals off? What do I need to do? Right? And my only thought process is, who do I need to become? That's what I look at every day. Who do I need to become? Right? Who do I need to become to be a sub 250 marathon runner? I need to become a fucking animal, a beast. Who do I need to become to have a #1 coaching brand in the world? So much shit. I need to be a better leader, more organization. I need to build a bulletproof team that can help build the mission. Everything. Like, I could go on to so many things. So from these goals, it's about putting in a daily operating procedure, because from my understanding, if you're operating as this guy, right, as this guy, just picture this, all of your goals, right, is one type of guy. So for you watching this, you might have a goal just to lose 10 kilograms. Who is that guy? How does he show up? How does he act? What does he eat? How does he sleep? How does he train? What does his weekends look like? right? Then you can start to plan out your daily operating procedure. Because if you follow this procedure every single day, it's only a matter of time that that goal gets ticked off. So I've split these days up because my weekly schedules, I've got to split some things up. This operating procedure is Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. This day is just for Wednesday. This is more so quicks and growth. And then Saturday and Sunday are here. So what I believe is Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday is majority Quicks Academy client work. And it is literally just an operating procedure that I follow. It's my Bible. Wake up, hour of power, journaling, actions for the day, a whole bunch of other shit. I'm really just creating my day before I get into my training. 7:30 a.m. onwards to 10 is like money-making tasks. A whole bunch of boring shit that you won't want to fucking know about, trust me. Then the majority of the day, again, is going to be sales calls or calls, client calls, team calls. There's going to be a recharge period over lunch, more calls in the afternoon, and then a bit of a reset in the evening. And then sleep by 9 p.m. because I want to get 8 hours. Because again, if I want this fucking sub 250 marathon goal, if I want to weigh 88 kgs and shred this body fat, I can't be having 5 hours, 4 hours sleep like I have been having, purely because of so much like stress and poorly time management. This is an elevation of like where I'm at. Wednesdays, just more so content growth, because I've got these goals, right? YouTube subs. Not that I give a fuck about having 200k followers, but I want to grow. And everything grows from growing. So I've got to spend some time planning out YouTube content, Instagram content. This one's going to be big because like this video right now, being able to share this message, being confident in talking to the camera. So I get messages like this, right? Jake, you fucking boy. Right? This is how it all grows. And this is who I need to become, because the Conrad before this was always scared to share shit like that. Was always fearful of judgment and was just a little fucking bitch, pretty much. That's why I got a 305, because I was a little bitch, right? But I'm not that guy anymore. And this is like an operating procedure to follow, so I make sure I'm not that guy anymore. And I'm transitioning into, this motherfucker, who I need to become. And then Saturday and Sunday, Sunday's always a review. I do a full review of the week, plan the week. And then Saturday is a day off. So a bit of a sleep-in lifestyle day with me and my beautiful wife.
Not yet. We're going to tick that goal off.
Yeah. So I guess that's my Sydney recap. And what a recap. It wasn't even about the marathon at all. It was so much bigger than the marathon, way bigger than the run. And I'm so thankful as well to be able to have a mindset that I can look at it that way, because now I'm just so clear in what needs to get done, who I need to become to achieve all of these goals that I have. Because like I said before, if I had got 2 hours 59 seconds, I probably would have thought, oh yeah, I'm the fucking man. Yeah, cool, I got my sub 3. Everything's gravy. You know what I mean? It's like you've got to be able to use your failures or your setbacks to almost piss you off in a way and get you to a point where you know how to use that energy. Use that, is pissed offness a word?
No.
Use that pissed offness energy, or that just fucking, I don't know. That's probably, a blessing that I have, but it can be a curse because, sometimes I just don't speak because I'm like internalizing shit so much. But yeah, that's the Sydney recap. I suppose the next marathon, my sub 250, it makes sense to do it in the Gold Coast with the team, flat track, fast pace, and that's like 9 months away. So right now, my whole goal is a balls to walls shred, getting down to 88 kgs as quickly as possible, because I want to maintain that and understand what it's like training there, and have some time to really maintain that 88 kgs. I don't want to fuck around and get down to 88, but I can't maintain it, and I'm doing all this training. And just building up my threshold. That's the weakest area of my marathon, my threshold pacing. So, yeah. And hopefully, if you've watched all the way to this end of this amazing fucking YouTube video, you're a winner. Like, you're someone that wants to fucking succeed. You're someone that wants to level up, transform, hit some big fucking goals. And you're the type of, person that I fuck with. I want to help. I want to push. I want to progress. That's what I'm about. So, anyway, that's the vlog, guys. I hope you enjoyed that one. I hope you got something out of it. And yeah, as always, thanks for the support. Let's fucking go.
Also, we have a 10,000... Oh, damn, it won't zoom. We have a 10,000 subscriber goal. So like and fucking subscribe.
Yeah, that's it. You heard my wife.
That's another goal.
You heard my wife.
Bye.
Like and subscribe. Let's go.